All right, so we are officially moved on to history, which is really exciting for some of you because I know we didn't all love the geography unit. This unit is called Human Adaptation and Migration in the Paleolithic World, so today we're just kind of doing an introduction to that. Your Bellwork for today says, this unit discusses human adaptation and migration in the Paleolithic world. What do you think adaptation means, and what do you think migration means? So take a moment and pause the video to jot that down on your Bellwork sheet. And as a reminder to some of you, you need to submit all your Bellworks and all your objectives each week on Friday, okay? We didn't have any last week, but some of you are still just doing Bellwork and not doing the objective. All right, so we are in the Paleolithic era, which is roughly about 2.5 million years ago until 10,000 BC, which is 10,000 years before zero. Our unit claim for this unit says that the main change for humans during the Paleolithic era was where they lived. So that was the biggest change. That's the claim that we're going to be reviewing throughout this unit, the one that we go back and forth to. So keep that in mind. All right, so this is source 1. So on your worksheet, you have a box or a table for source 1 and 2 and a box specifically for source 1. So take a moment and pause the video and look at this map. Just try to see what is it telling you, and then answer the questions 1 and 2 based on what you think. Now go ahead and answer questions 3 and 4. So since you've begun analyzing, this one has you go just a little deeper by examining the directions of the arrows on the map. According to the map, where was the starting point of human migration? So ideally, you should be able to figure that out. And why do you think it says approximate on the key? All right, for source 2, I'm going to go ahead and read this, or you can just pause it and read it yourself. But it said, did new technology, improved nutrition, or some genetic mutation allow modern humans to explore the world? Possibly, but other scholars point to more mundane factors that may have contributed to the exodus, that means like mass amount of people leaving, from Africa. A recent DNA study suggests that massive droughts before the Great Migration split Africa's modern human population into small, isolated groups and may have even threatened their extinction. Only after the weather improved were the survivors able to reunite, multiply, and in the end, immigrate. The improvements in technology may have helped some of them set out for new territory, or cold snaps might have lowered sea level and opened new land bridges. This is an excerpt from Guy Gugliotta, The Great Human Migration, Smithsonian Museum Magazine in 2008. So take a moment, read number 5 and 6. I'm not going to read the questions to you, and go ahead and answer those on your worksheet. All right, let's do some higher order thinking. So if you look at the bottom of your worksheet, it says, after reviewing these sources, what aspects of this time period do you think historians are most certain about? So what aspects or what parts of this time period do you think the historians are most sure with their information? Which parts of this period do you think they're unsure about? What do you think they're least certain about? Take a moment and make sure you answer both parts of that question. We're going to go ahead, you're going to flip your worksheet over and kind of tie this into what we did learn in geography, because there's a reason they put that unit at the beginning. So I want you to think back to the push and pull factors we learned about in our geography unit. What push factors cause people to migrate, and what pull factors cause people to migrate? What pushed them away from their home or pulled them away from their home? What is one push or one pull factor that caused humans to migrate in the Paleolithic era? Right, during this era. So after you just looked at this, sources 1 and 2, what's one push or pull factor? Number 9 says, how did the humans adapt to the drought? So you'll have to look back into your sources again, or maybe you remember, but how did humans adapt to the drought? Go ahead, pause the video to answer those 2 questions. All right, before you answer number 10, I want you to go watch a short YouTube video. It's the second link on the Canvas page. And then once you've completed that video, it's short. Based on today's lesson, what is your current stance on this unit's claim? So the claim we started in the beginning, which said that the main change for humans during the Paleolithic era was where they lived. So you cannot accurately answer this question until you've watched the secondary YouTube video. So make sure you do that. It looks like this. I will have a link again on the Canvas page where you clicked on the link for this video. All right, hope you guys have a great day. Bye-bye.